Welcome back to the Zerchronika Bandvlog.
You were doing that on purpose.
No. Sunlight shining through.
With like comedy. Launched it in March. Well, Chris was hosting, but we had like 7 comedians.
What's up, Harley?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I just like put my finger all the way in your face. Oh my god. You guys hyped for tonight?
I'm so excited.
Yeah? This is our first time coming to it.
I do.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah,
nice.
Mine too, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
I know, I'm the same. That's why I did the background.
Almost in the back.
Yay.
What are we saying?
Welcome back to the Zerchronika Bandvlogs. Welcome back to the Zerchronika Bandvlogs.
I just loved this song back in the day.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, the fancy footwork.
I gotta be a nice person.
Oh, you know that's a big dick?
Our name is Cupid's Heart, and we are here to win yours.
Okay, we are outside with Cupid's Heart from, where was it? Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I should have remembered the name. No, that's so dope. You guys are so great, and you're all such a different vibe. You guys are so great, and you're all such a different vibe. But it came together really well on stage as well. So that really dope playing style, awesome. I really like your Ivan. That's really good. I have the slightly thicker artboard for the holiday.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, the Epiphone Dot Studio is a great little number. I feel like I got a very special one, and I got the P90 pickup in there just to make it slightly different. But I love that guitar. Its name is Misty. It's my one and only. I love that thing. I hope nothing bad ever happens to it.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
And I get buried with it when I die.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. You're an amazing cello player, which you don't see at all. As
in rock and roll?
No, not this scene at all. So how did that come to be? Like as part of the band?
You know, it was kind of happenstance. So Emma and I met on Tinder, and then during one of our first dates, she saw that I had a cello in the corner.
Oh.
And she was already a rock and roll, you know. So she asked if I wanted to jam sometime, and I was like, okay, we could try it out, see what happens. And so we did, and then we took some songs to an open mic. Tried it out on the audience, they liked it.
Nice.
We just kept going, and Cupid's Heart was formed.
Nice.
On that fateful night, and then we
I love it. And then we added
Zach,
you.
And the first show with the gals was here.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Full circle.
Full circle, baby.
Yes.
That's exciting. That's really awesome. How long ago was that? June.
It's been about a year, just over a year.
Just over a year.
Great. That's awesome.
We're just under a year.
Just under a year.
A lot can happen in a year.
That's right.
What's next for you?
We're actually on a tour right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, we just released a new song.
Hey.
Falling, it's called. You can find it on the internet.
Ooh, we'll put all your socials and all the stuff right here. Oh yeah, it'll all be in there.
And then, tomorrow we're in Calgary. Next day we're in Medicine Hat.
Nice. Where are you playing in Calgary?
Next day, Swift Current. Calgary, we're at the Blocks.
Oh, okay, nice. Good venue.
And it's a fun little tour for us. And we actually, just previous to this, we're playing with a couple Edmonton bands you might know. Selfish Bodies and Major Baby. Oh yeah, they came to Saskatchewan and played some shows with us, so we were really stoked about that. And it's really good to be in Edmonton, and we're so happy to be a part of the HILIGHT Festival tonight.
Nice, that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. You absolutely crushed it. I can't wait to follow your career and everything. And good luck with the rest of the tour. You're gonna do great. Yeah. we are out front of Blakbar. First night of Edmonton Highlight. Oh my God. Woo!
Yeah, baby.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you want to just jump in for, let's go.
All right, if you don't know already, this is Alissa and Dexter.
You've been on the vlogs before.
Yes, no stranger.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the measurable growth that you guys have. This is awesome. We saw that you guys made the Edmonton Journal.
Hey.
Yeah.
And you were
So how
interviewed
was
by
that?
CTV as well, yeah?
Yeah, they did an
That's today, right?
interview this afternoon, yeah.
Hey.
How was that?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was, yeah. I have,
Were they nice to you?
I have to talk to people in
Yeah,
LA.
was it nice to you?
They were nice. Yeah, no, it was awesome. It was good. It was like, we did it right here. Right here.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Scene of the front. Can I swear on your I don't know.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Don't let it fucking loose.
We listen to your podcast or your radio, so we know swearing is fine.
Yeah, if I am standards and practices, I don't know.
There was a certain point where I was like, I'm gonna bleep everything out, and then with us, no.
You're like,
It did, no. Like, dang, I
That's
dropped
gonna
the
come to an
F-bomb a
end.
lot, yeah. Why do I use the F-bomb like
Oh,
in
yeah.
every bit of the sentence? Fucking
it's the best word.
It is. It's just that je ne sais quoi.
Feels good.
Yes. You guys are sponsored by Long and McQuaid. Is that your first year?
Yeah.
That's
It
really
is.
awesome.
That's
How
really
did that come to
huge.
be?
Yeah, well, I worked there last year and they didn't sponsor us.
I think it was like, again, it was like a community collective.
It was.
Like,
Yep.
some of the band members are also work at Long and McQuaid that are playing this year and stuff like that.
And
So
they
we
were
kinda,
like,
like,
so gracious to do it for us this year. It was
they
really
like gave us,
appreciated.
you know, like the nuts. They were like, "Hey, give us a letter, like
Yeah.
make it official."
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was really nice because now we have a really nice backline for all the bands, and that makes it easier for the bands, the sound people.
It does. And for every part of this, honestly, yeah. So it's massively appreciated and really
The drum
cool.
set
Yeah.
matches our logo this year.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. They colored it real nice for us. Yeah.
Hey, that's important. That's important.
It's almost like we practice that.
The important thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, honestly, that's so fucking cool. Let's see. Oh yes. How many years in a row have you guys been doing this?
This is the third year now.
Third year.
Ooh, third. I thought it was the second. That's dope.
This is year 3.
Ooh.
The first year was bigger, but smaller.
Yeah.
But bigger. It was, you
Yeah.
know,
Well, we had like
there were like 45 bands or something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
we were like, well,
That
we
was-
have to adjust.
Yeah.
One thing that's really important to me for sure is like that you can see all the bands on the festival. Like
Yeah.
that there's
Yeah,
no
and the first
overlap.
year we had a little bit of overlap. We realized that, like, you know, even though there weren't specific genre overlap for those two shows, but we're just like, these people still know each other. We still
We like
also
being,
want
like,
you guys to
torn
have the
apart.
opportunity to be
Yeah.
able to see everybody you possibly can, right? So
Hell yeah.
that was an important piece of it that I think that we tried to make sure happens every time.
Looking out. I really like that. Yeah, I was just gonna ask like what the first year looked like.
Yeah, and I think too, like,
Chaotic.
the same thing, like in refining it, like it's bigger this year, but it's actually the least amount of bands. But like, you know, it's Wednesday, and
Yeah.
you're getting people out, so it's
Yeah.
Yep.
you know, only so many people can do it. So don't cram 6 bands into a Wednesday. You know?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take notes for later.
Yeah, like let's have a slow start. Like let's
Yeah.
like, you know, be I guess like realistic in it all as well. So yeah, you learn every time, right?
Yeah. It seems like you guys are learning fast.
Yeah.
We do this every day.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and this thing is like, it is already our job, right?
Yeah, that's
The first year we were like, we know everything there is to know about doing this. And then immediately we're like,
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Oh yeah. I dread asking this question. We know with the pandemic it almost feels like a possible jinx to ask what you guys are striving for in the years to come, but like where do you guys see yourself? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Doing this also.
yeah.
But like with the Highlight Festival, where do you see it going?
Like keep it going bigger and bigger.
I think keep it. I don't know. I think there's some of it we really want to hold on to.
Yeah.
Some of the structure.
Agreed.
But I think what keeps getting bigger is again like more word, the reach
Yeah.
of people. You know what I mean? And like
Come to Highlight.
So like, I mean, like this is just a thought that I had on the drive today. We've done like a launch party in the past and stuff.
Yeah.
I think like maybe even like another event sometime in the summer when you kind of
yeah, we've talked about that too,
But-
like something outside or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, in the
So-
summer, because we like having the January, like the reveal show too, because like you know it gets in people's ears a little bit.
And
People
I
are
like to highlight
excited.
some of the bands who were big parts of the year before,
Yeah.
like Deon.
This motherfucker. Hey!
Also, really quick, we figured out that we were accidentally lying about not being at Highlight before. We have been to Highlight, and actually, our first time ever going was when Deon Gabriel did play. Now, ironically, Rob is in the band Deon Gabriel, and we consider him a close friend.
I love the community that we're in. I love the community that you guys create. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're huge pillars
You
of
guys
that.
have good taste in music, not
you.
just because, you know. But like both of you, anytime like with your show, I can't help but like talk on your fucking radio.
Oh, bless you. Bye, Mom and Dad.
But like whenever I see you guys have like created some sort of show, it's always like, damn, they know what they're doing.
You work hard.
Yeah.
But there's
Hard.
also, it's such a tribute. There's so many good bands here.
There are. And, like, I think like really what we try to do is just like facilitate like the people that, like that who are so amazing to like bring them to each other more than anything else, right? And then like
Yeah, it's organizing the people to be like, and again, that's so much of like Highlight is like, let's just like be in one spot at one time, because then you just see connections happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts of the job.
We've seen it build, we've seen connections since like the first and second year, so it's kind of, it's nice.
that is the point. You know what I mean? That's the fucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Am I enough Cupid's heart? I want to play with that.
Agreed.
Yeah, right?
Dude, yeah. Sunglasses.
They're so good.
I know.
Right? That's such a fucking vibe.
Did you have any other questions?
Honestly, no. I'm really excited for the next 4 fucking days after today.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna bring the energy more
gonna be
and
sick.
more.
I have no idea if this is going to be a 1-part, 2-part, 3-part vlog at this point. I don't know what we're doing yet. Hello? 5 parts.
I need something stronger than coffee but less than Adderall.
Like where? Like where do we?
Yeah, let me know.
Right?
Talk to me
We're
on
gonna
day
figure
5.
that out.
Talk to me on day 5.
We did it! Thank
Keep it
you so
going.
much
Thanks
for
so
giving
much.
us the time of day.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having us on board.
Yes.
We really love you guys.
We're happy to have you.
We're happy to have you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Apparently this is aesthetic as fuck.
And day 1 is done.
Yeah, 4 more to go. Tomorrow night we'll be at Dive Bar.
All you've got left is whatever's on your mind. Well, I'd bet all of your people and all of their guesses couldn't give you the time. You need to get space from this place and its chaos. It's doing in your head. Gold is your heart, kid. What you should start with is being just a bit better to yourself. I know your story well. And I know, yeah, well, you've seen quite the spell.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Well, I'll be open and honest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry, our drummer sucks.
That's so embarrassing, dude. Oh, his name's Marshall. So you guys get to Marshall sucks.
He's actually got a 1-month-old right now, so he's not sleeping
He's
well.
suffering from severe baby. So I can do whatever I want now. It's fine.
So we're here with Trent from Cold Like Penguins. Oh my god, you guys crushed it. Way to open up the set.
Thank you.
Devin, it's not your turn to interview yet.
How long have you guys been together?
A year and a half.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you start? What?
Well, Adam, the guitar
Adam 1 or Adam 2?
See, now I don't know. The guitar player, Adam, and I we grew up together, so we've been best friends for a long, long time.
Pray for mercy from Puss and Donkey.
And Adam 2 or 1 came along a little bit after, and they introduced me to Marshall, our drummer.
Nice.
Yeah, we just it started as a little bit of a hobby, and then it,
we got serious.
Shit, that's how you know
No,
it's good.
that's
Recorded
dope.
some shit and played some shows and
Nice.
Fun, yeah.
Speaking of recording shit, you said you got another EP on the way?
We do. We don't know when we're gonna let it
Fair.
release. We've been sitting on it for a couple months, but just because we're so busy
His fathers. Oh, life gets in the way. People that are going to school, not me. Adam, one or two, one of the two. It's just Adam. That's gonna be the ongoing joke now. Adam, one and two. So we've kind of just, said, okay, we'll wait for our opportune time. We'll plan a release party and we'll get something going. Hell yeah! Let everybody know, yeah.
So, how much do you have released? To be honest, this is my first time seeing you.
Yeah.
So, I'm a bad interviewer. I didn't do enough research.
Dobby! Stop!
No.
Do you have anything on Spotify?
Yeah, we do. We have a 3-song EP. It's more like a demo.
Okay.
We recorded it with a friend. It's not the best quality.
Okay.
But some of the songs that we played tonight, and then we have 2 singles, Glass Doors, which we didn't play tonight because our set was shorter.
Okay.
And then we have one of the singles that we played tonight called "Fall of the Eggman."
Yes.
And that's all on there, yeah.
I was told to ask you. Do you have chicken slippers?
Yeah.
You have chicken slipper merch?
We don't. But no, it's a discussion. We're gonna work on chicken slippers stickers for sure.
Nice.
For our EP release party.
And I had one more question.
Sure.
When with everything that you've released, is there something that like maybe took off that you didn't expect it to?
Definitely, Oh Captain, My Captain.
Yeah?
The response from just family and friends on that one was massive and huge.
Nice.
And we got a bunch of plays on Spotify and Apple Music on that song, and it's just, that was kind of the song that really, we realized it was like, okay, like we can do this, we can go play shows and have people enjoy our music.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it started as like a hobby, like something to do on a Tuesday night with your buddies.
Hell yeah.
And then we recorded that song and released that song, and people were just like, yeah, that song is really catchy, and yeah, so that's kind of the one that we're kind of most proud of.
It's those earworms.
Yeah,
they
right?
just get you every time.
It's definitely a plan to re-record that in the near future. So yeah.
Well, thanks so much for chatting with us. I'm sure they're about to get started again inside.
Yeah,
super excited for the other 2 bands tonight. Thanks so much. We can't. Do you got any shows lined up on the books after tonight?
Nothing right now. However, like I said, we've got that EP that we're kind of sitting on, so we're gonna pull together an EP release party in the very near future. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
When I know you're lost, when I'm feeling down, when it's up to me, when you're letting go. Oh yeah, we're right, I know
going to say to the people?
So I feel like we should wake these guys up.
So we're here right now with Clay from Men Under No King. If you watched the vlogs before,
hello.
You saw him at Munk Fest for the first time. You've seen, I think it was Something Fest you guys played. And then we played with them down in Calgary very recently at Burns.
Indeed.
So, how the fuck are you?
I am fan-fucking-tastic.
You feeling pretty good after Edmonton Highlight?
No, that was a great fucking
it's
show.
It's a good crowd out there right now.
The crowd was incredible. Felt a lot of energy from that.
You got some good fans.
You have a lot of good fans.
Yeah, we like pick and choose those ones that are like the loudest. We're like, you gotta come to more of our shows here. Only if there's two of our fans, and they're those people, we're good. Sounds like there's 20.
There were a lot of people willing to sing when you started putting the microphone out there.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I always try to get that in there so people can kind of enjoy that a little bit.
That was fun at Calgary when you did that. I was like,
that was really good.
Calgary was an experience for sure.
Oh yeah, for all of us.
Yeah.
You crushed it.
It's so after a performance where you could really tell though.
When the adrenaline starts to wear off and you're like, oh god,
I just need a minute, guys.
Leave me in the dark corner for a few minutes. But how long have you been playing with Munk? And have you been part of it from the start? I don't think I got the full story.
I've been a part of them for 3 years now. I joined them 3 years ago. They've been playing music for about 4.5 or so now, I think.
All right.
They're we're a band together. Pretty much sent me a bunch of music. I got kicked out of another band because they wanted to go with a girl singer of the band, and I was like, okay.
Rude.
They still use my melodies in all my songs, just for the record.
What? Wow.
Which is like, oh.
Yeah, a little irk.
So you wanted a girl to sing my songs. But anyway, that's dumb. But I found these guys. It was like a match made in heaven.
Nice.
And seriously, when I heard your music, it was like everything just kind of made
sense.
Made the melody and
your vocals really fit with it too.
Yeah, it's naturally what I grew up playing and listening to and stuff. So
great.
It was really good. Yeah, it's been like butter ever since 3.5 years ago though.
Okay.
You guys have like a lot of chemistry too.
Yeah, and it shows on stage and off. You guys.
Well, that mostly comes from making love.
You guys are so much fucking fun. Every time we see you, I'm like, oh, Monk's here. Okay, everything's good.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Not gonna lie, when I see you guys walk in the door, the same feeling.
Fuck yeah.
It's like across the room. It's like, they weren't waving to me. Not yet. Don't wave yet. Then we're looking at you. Eye contact. Oh.
But yeah, what's next for you guys?
We got a show coming up in Camrose, I believe, at the end of May.
That's cool.
We are currently right now recording a bunch of new music. So it might be an album.
Wait.
It might be an album. I'm
Sick.
not gonna. Yeah. So
that's dope.
We'll see what happens there. But yeah, we're in the process of recording that and then playing whatever shows come up through the summer.
Oh, hello.
Your album would be sick.
It would be super sick.
Oh, I had a question. I raised my hand.
Raise your hand back there. Yeah, what's your question?
What? Oh.
The other side of the room. Okay.
So is there a song that you expected to go bigger than it did, and what song unexpectedly got bigger than you thought?
That was okay. We've only released 3 songs, and I'm an Aboriginal male and stuff. Like I'm a status Aboriginal, so I wrote a song called "Please Find Me," which is actually about residential schooling and stuff of that nature, and kind of from the kids' perspective and stuff. And like, I was like, I really hope my Aboriginal community latches on this, because I've got I'm Native, so I've got 500 cousins. And it just didn't latch on as well as it did. But then actually "Gone Away" was one of the songs that we released that kind of caught on, and I was like, oh dang, I was really sad about "Please Find Me," but I was really happy to sing the song "Gone Away" with everybody, and like that's still a personal song to myself, but it's one that everybody latched onto, and I can feel with the crowd, and so that's really the most important for me.
Yeah. Aw, I kind of, I feel like
Sorry.
I feel like I don't know what to say about about the other song. That's so sad. I'm sorry. I want it to get bigger.
Yeah, I do too. I even posted in like Indigenous community like group chats and like music things and stuff, and like nothing. But I believe it's because of my lack of tan, if you will so call it.
Presenting very white?
Yeah. They don't realize I'm actually 75%.
75? Holy shit.
Yeah, no, I got a status card and everything.
Damn.
That's kind of crazy, because you're the opposite percent. You're a quarter, but you look more.
Yeah, she definitely does look.
Yeah.
It's the cheekbones and the skin color.
Yeah, I got the bitchin' cheekbones, but the skin color did not come in exactly.
That's awesome.
I got something to ask you off camera now.
And that's it for the interview.
Just want to make you shake your asses a little bit, folks.
You know how.
Bought a bunch of shirts and said give them away. So, okay, next song.
cool, I'm serious. You're so, so cool, I'm hideous. You're hideous too, I'm selfish. You won't let me do, I'm a loser. You're so, so cool, I'm serious. You're so, so cool.
It's a little chillio now. So we are here with Selfish Bodies. We got Michelle, Brandy, and Garrett. Just got off stage at HILIGHT Festival. How are you feeling after that show? It was really good.
Awesome. We had a blast.
Good, good. Yeah, it was a really good show. I've seen you guys probably about like 6 or 7 times now. I've been able to play with you both at Deon and at Zerchronika and our project. You guys absolutely crush it every time. I heard you just went through a tour through Saskatchewan with Cupid's Heart, who we just interviewed as well 2 nights ago. Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I should have remembered the name. So how was that?
That was fun. Saskatchewan has some amazing venues.
Yeah, that's what I was
really
saying.
great venues.
Nice. Where'd you play specifically?
Green Room.
Okay.
In Saskatchewan.
Oh, nice.
In an old Royal Bank.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is the vault still there? Because that'd be a sick photo.
We were trying to snitch out
the washroom.
Oh, dope. In the wash? Okay, that raises so many more questions.
You're really safe in there.
But how far did you go through Saskatchewan?
We did Saskatchewan on day 1, and went to Regina, and then we played a hometown show with Cupid's Heart in Prince Albert.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
PA.
Yeah, what else you guys got coming out? Any EPs, any more singles coming out?
We just finished releasing kind of our last batch of songs. So
Yeah.
a bunch that we're kind of waiting on to release, but those are all out.
Okay, dope.
I have a question.
Oh, okay, great.
For each one of you, separately, what's your favorite song to play?
Like Tulips.
Tulips?
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Tulips.
Nice.
I like Hideous.
Yeah, that's honestly
that's his favorite.
That is my favorite.
It's my
I stream it like every other day, honestly.
It's one of our oldest ones, that we continue to play.
Nice,
it's like the oldest one. I just don't want to put it down.
Hey, it's good to have fan favorites like that. Yeah, no, that song really showcases like all the different talent across the band. So, like, it's really good. Like vocals, your keyboard, guitar work, your drummer. I mean, it's really great.
That means a lot, especially coming from other talent. You guys are so very talented.
Thank you.
All the projects you're a part of.
we don't sleep anymore.
Yeah.
It's not how sleep, especially with HILIGHT going on and filming all 5 nights. So.
This is gonna be fun to edit.
Yeah.
At least you get to sit down for that part.
Yeah, with the cats and the coffee.
Hell yeah.
My favorite song is Like Love, by the way.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
That sounds really good.
It's really good.
What do you like about songs? Do you like the lyrics pull you in, or is it like the sound overall?
That's a really good question. So, for me, sorry.
No, by all means.
For me, it's the lyrics, the feel, and like anytime you belt, I'm like, yum.
For me, it's a combo of all of it and how you structure it together. And it just there's punches of like emotion with the lyrics too, and it hits you too. Like it's really good vibe, really good vibe.
Evoking emotion.
Absolutely. Hey, that's what we're all about, right? So.
How long have you guys been together? Like, how long have
Randy
you?
and I very long. It's such a long story.
Michelle and I have been playing together for a long time.
Probably about 10 years.
10 years. Holy smokes.
Play with our drummer in another band.
She left and we started supplies with other guys. Wow. Now we have this guy.
Yeah, we're the OGs. Yeah, Michelle's not going anywhere.
Good. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. I can't wait to see more from you guys. I know you're always booked once to dinner, so it'll be good. All right. Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Will I always be stuck in between? I'm a boy, I'm a man, doing everything I can to get it out. Doing fine, I said I'm fine. Maybe everyone should fuck themselves. Clean it up and act like someone else. Could have been everything you need if I took away the parts that make it me.
Before you hear this next story, you need to know that, this is their whole shtick, is that, this is satire and not a real story. It could very well be a real story, however, it is coated in humor. So take it with a grain of salt.
My friend's mom came out of the kitchen and said, "Hey Dylan, can we get your help in the kitchen?" with the same intonation that I'm presenting this story to you now. And I said, "Hi, what's up?" And he said, "You know, our friend's choking." And I said, "That's funny, but a sick joke. You shouldn't make that joke." And she said, "Rest assured, Sam, the man is actually dying." And so I turn the corner into the kitchen, and sure enough, I see a 300-pound man turning purple and blue, and as quick as an armadillo coils.
Help is on the way, dear! Mrs. Doubtfire! Help is on the way!
I zipped across, pushed someone out of the way, started heaving on this man's stomach like I was trying to saw him in half. And it wasn't working, so I pulled out all of my, WW inspiration and, double hand fist onto his back until this macadamia nut shoved its way out, sent itself across the kitchen. I feel conflicted about this experience, to be honest. I guess I did a good thing, but it was at a baby shower, and they usually say, out with the old, in with the new, but I kind of upset God's vision there, didn't I?
No matter what I try, it doesn't feel like I'm real. 'Cause I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my head. Hardly breathe. I can't stop worrying about what to believe. Like a voice inside is trying to break free. Scared if I reach heaven, they'll just stare and say, "Sorry, son, but we can't find a thing worthwhile to say." Juliet, I have your love to keep me strong. Like the words say the rights into the song. You were trying to find me all along.
I shit my pants when I was walking to work like 3 months ago, and it's really changed me. I changed myself, I mean. This song's called How Wonderful. It's about shitting your pants.
We're here with Sam the Living. You guys absolutely crushed it on stage here at Aviary. How you feeling after?
Pretty good.
Really good. You're all chatty and shit on stage between your songs, being funny as fuck, but now you're like, oh.
I had questions about your voice specifically.
Oh.
So, how has your voice evolved, and when did you find out that you were such a soprano?
Yeah, because you have a very unique sound.
Thanks. I started singing in high school, which is a million years ago.
Like in choir?
No, I was actually I got into musical theater.
Okay.
I lived that life. And then I had a high voice, so I got a couple solos. But I was really obsessed with Ray LaMontagne. He's like one of my big influences, and that kind of like gruffer, raspier voice. So I spent years trying to figure out how to sing that way.
Yeah.
And then with the higher range, it's try to make it my own. So.
Nice. And then how long have you guys been together?
Because you said you got like 9 LPs, but
in the works. We're all really old friends. This is Corey Sutton. We had our first band when we were 12 years old called Lost Noise.
No way.
We've
Nice.
been music together for 20 years. If the math lines up. And then this is Connor Snell, also a brilliant songwriter.
I'm having a hard time.
And we've also go way back. We've kind of played different projects together over the years. But in this realization of Sam the Living, it's been about 2 years.
I was gonna ask you, so with everything that you have like released or you played, what's your favorite song to play? Individually.
That's what I need.
Tonight it was Come Over Juliet. That's a new song.
That's a good one.
yeah, that was really good.
But I don't know, I feel like we're all reading each other really well. I feel like that one went well. What about you?
That was a good show. They did well.
I really liked playing Caroline tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, Caroline's got some cool harmonies, like way high up.
He's got a crazy range. He can sing higher than I can.
Your harmony is amazing.
Yeah, you guys harmonize really well together.
And it's quite a bit different with the full band. We've done this a couple times. It's just the trio, and just like trying to play with the dynamics of the songs. It's like totally different in a way, but just opens up a whole bunch of different doors.
So what's up next for you guys?
Well, recording an EP right now.
Yeah.
We just got 2 of the 6 songs done, and we're gonna start releasing singles the next couple months. As I said, there's like an album on the way. Maybe the end of this year, maybe next year. And then I'm doing like a little solo tour and going out east and playing Toronto, Winnipeg.
Oh, my hometown. Nice.
Yeah, with some pals. And then we're just kind of hunkering down to get these songs done and start focusing on getting stuff out. So.
Nice. Any more shows on the bill locally?
In Edmonton, we have an unannounced show in July here.
Oh.
I can't remember which day exactly.
No, that's okay. Well, all your socials will be here. So.
July, so come see the full band for that. But yeah, we're always around. We've been around playing in Edmonton for years and years, and we're not going anywhere. So.
I played Aviary like 12 times.
Like times 4.
And yet you still wore long sleeves on stage. You know how hot that stage
He has
is.
really hairy wrists.
Before I forget, you're really funny organically. Like just the juxtaposition between like the sad songs and then like just the hilarity of it. When did that start and why? You want to tell the vlog?
It's always been like part of the voice. Like Sam, the living, it's kind of a character to me that I write through, and it's like having a sense of humor about it has always been part of it. But I guess I found the voice in the last couple of years. Like I just love the comedy of like Norm Macdonald and Mitch Hedberg and all of that really dry kind of satire stuff. And I find that the more you can make people laugh, the more you can kind of like get into their feelings and like opens them up. So I've just found through touring and stuff, it's a good way to get people to remember your show.
Nice.
Yes,
Fucking
make us
dope.
laugh and cry.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what we're all about too. So fucking dope.
We try our best.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks so much. We can't wait to see you again.
Thanks.
Fuck yeah.
Find another baby, I'm so bored. Take the hit, my baby, oh my
our set.
That's so rude! Well, who might be calling us in the middle of our set?
It seems that it's inconsistent. Inconsiderate. Lousy. Fuck ass man!
We are here with Shy Friend. Oh my god, you guys fucking crushed it. First off, this is yours. Oh wow. I caught it in the crowd. Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bless.
That was real. The theatricals of your set is fucking fire.
You're a sight to behold. Holy
yeah,
shit.
absolutely, absolutely. We love bands that take you on a journey, and you absolutely, definitely did that. You said you're from Calgary, so what brought you up here?
I mean, we got invited by the HILIGHT Fest folks to come up for a show.
Alissa and Dexter, good people.
They are, and you know, it was a wonderful opportunity to get the heck out of our town for a little bit. So we decided to make a little ordeal out of it.
Nice. Yeah, you're going on tour, a little quickie one up to Sylvan Lake. Yeah, tour. We do the same thing. You book 3 shows and a props of 2 shows on a weekend. That's a tour.
That's a tour.
In Alberta, that's a tour.
Honestly, it's the first time we've ever done that.
Nice, nice.
It's our first time doing any shows like out of town twice in a row.
Really? Oh, okay. Congrats then. That's dope.
Thank you. We're so excited. It's gonna be so fun. The problem with doing all this was getting all of our costumes to fit in the car. It was absurd.
The struggle. Yeah.
All of this, all of those, all the halos and all this.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we're dressing up as a motorcycle gang. So I have like
You're
a
doing
giant...
different costumes each set?
Yeah, we have
the
different
full
themes every
drive
time.
here, the snares were rattling.
Yeah, I know that struggle.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, going down Highway 2, there's something about it that just makes it rattle the right way. We did have a question. The phone with the microphone in it. That I have never fucking seen anything like that. Like, I can't remember every show I've seen. I'm never gonna forget that. That was really dope.
This thing?
Yeah, that thing. What in the fuck?
Oh my god, put it up here.
So there was a microphone hooked onto this. We could all hear you as you're going around. The crowd loved that. We were all talking about it afterwards.
So
That's dope.
it's a circuit bent old army telephone that I got off of Reverb. We used it for recording that last song, so whenever we play it
That's
live.
a really good idea. The effect. Oh my god, that's great.
So whenever we play live, we try to do it. We hook up a little like a wireless pack for a guitar onto it, so that I can just run around aimlessly. And yeah, it's a great way of getting in people's faces, which.
Yeah, no, and you did that. No, that was really.
It's what she's best at.
Yeah.
And the other thing I like about the band too, it's not just you. Hey, no, you are all so talented in the same way. Like way you're on drums, the way you're on. You're a very talented bass player, dude. This is like the first time I've seen you, and you're going off into the wind, like what the fuck?
I know.
Like I'm a bass player too, dude. You're really good. That was really fucking good. Like the guitar was fantastic as well. Both of you, like holy shit. After Sylvan Lake, what do you have next?
We are going to be playing back in our town of Calgary.
Hey!
Yeah. April 25th, the Friday, we are playing at the Palomino.
Hey, good venue. Nice.
I love that venue. We're going to be playing with The Blue and a bunch of other local artists. Lotus Chrome and Joe, I believe.
Okay.
It's like an R&B hip hop set for
sick.
us. So we're gonna bring the action.
No, do it. That's awesome. That's dope.
We're so excited for that. And then we're playing May 30th at the Blocks Art Center with a few of our favorite local bands.
Nice.
What's your guys' favorite song to play?
Sick of
It's
it.
gotta be sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was really good. That was really good.
get rid of in people's faces.
How long have you been doing the phone thing?
We recorded that one like a year and a half.
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah, that's probably as long as we've been doing it.
I was gonna say, how long have you been like as a band playing and recording and all that jazz?
Yeah, so this project started with like an actual band about 2 years ago, and
Okay.
before that it was a solo project, which was terrifying.
I understand.
I played with Braden in a jazz band, and so I
Hey, I played jazz band too. Nice.
yeah. So I recruited all my jazz band people, being like, "What if we did a jazz?"
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
no,
dope.
dope.
From there, I met all of these guys at music college, so
Oh,
it's
dope.
a great place to meet folks.
Yeah, right. No, that's great. Well, thanks very much for chatting with us. I hope you have a great show tonight. Something like you absolutely crushed it tonight. Holy shit.
Thank you. I so appreciate you taking the time to chat with us.
Oh yeah, fuck, absolutely.
That wasn't so scary at all.
Oh, perfect. It's not
left on the road to oblivion. It's safe to say that I can't Everyone seems to bring on more than we. It's a man's not to feel like he's all alone. When you're home, yeah, please take more pictures of you. Yeah, since you went in without your face.
He's not getting paid. All right, we're not paying him. We're not paying him.